Hello everybody, thanks for tuning in. I recently got back from taking care of some business, Vegas and California. It's good to be back home. I checked the mailbox and I got a couple of things, one of which I want to talk about. I don't have permission to use his full name. I don't think there's any harm in using his first name. His name is William. I'm not going to read the letter that he sent me, but I want to just summarize what he said in the letter. Before I talk about civil war in this country. William was a police officer in Springfield, Illinois. He retired in 2004. William started collecting standing Liberty half dollars in, I believe, 1998. Started collecting those. He stopped collecting them when he retired in 2004. I started making videos about 2 years ago, maybe a little bit longer. And William said in his letter that he forgot all about those standing Liberty half dollars until he saw my videos about silver and gold. Which made me feel really good. It really did. And because of the videos, he's began to stack silver again. That's awesome. He sent me this wonderful patch. I really appreciate this. It has a lot of meaning. Thank you for the community service that you performed during your tenure as a police officer. Thank you so much. Your story made my wife and I smile that you forgot you had all that silver there, and now you remember again. Anyway, about Civil War. I made a video a very short while ago, 2 videos back. Maxine Waters is at it again, I think the title was. I urge y'all go check it out. Leave me a comment. And they are advocating for Civil War, but they're using code speak, code words. And remember code speak about 6, 8, 10 years ago? Everything a conservative said, that's a code speak for white supremacy, or that's code speak for white superiority, or that's code speak for racism, or that's code speak for white privilege. Remember that? Everything that came out of a conservative's mouth was code speak. You so much as wore a sombrero to a Mexican party, you were called a racist. I remember a white girl wearing a beautiful Japanese style dress to her high school prom. They called her racially insensitive. Things like that. They use that word code speak against us, which is exactly what they're doing right now to their constituents. They're, like Maxine Waters and her likes, are advocating through the use of code speak, code words, the use of violence. She gets out online, or she gets in front of microphones, all assisted with the television news outlets, because they're more than happy to broadcast what she is saying. And she's telling her constituents to get out, resist, hunt them down no matter where they are. Anybody who works for a Trump administrator, no matter what venue they are, hunt them down, get in their face, and resist. Well, first of all, here in Arizona, if you actually get in somebody's face and start cussing and spitting at them, I believe, somebody I'm sure will correct me if I'm wrong, I believe that's considered an assault. I'm not talking about from here to here. I'm talking about literally, you touch them. Your nose touches their nose. You get in their face. You're spitting on them. That is considered an assault, technically. And she is advocating through the use of these code words. Code speaks violence. And one of these days, her constituents, one of these radical groups, are going to hurt somebody. And all eyes are going to look at Maxine Waters and her likes, her type of her kin. And she's going to deny everything. Oh, I never told them that hurt anybody. I was just implying they need to get out and resist and fight for our country or our freedom. That's all I meant. And then she's going to play culpable deniability. She's going to play stupid. That's what's going to happen in the future. I'm going to steal a phrase. I heard it from the Patriot nurse. It's called soft civil war. Patriot nurse, I stole that from you. I apologize, but I thought it was a great soft civil war. We're currently in it. We see a skirmish here, we see a skirmish there. We see a little battle here, we see a little battle there. More and more and more it's going to be taking place. This channel does not advocate people going out. I don't advocate people going out and searching for violence. I only advocate violence in the need to defend your family or your person, yourself. But I urge people to get into a different mindset, to be aware of their surroundings now, to avoid these situations if they can. Get into a different mindset of the new world that we're heading into. These people, they don't want to negotiate. They rather, if you don't agree with them, they rather beat you down, physically beat you down. It's like terrorism. That's why you don't give in to terrorism. When you succeed in the act of terrorism, what do they do? They use that as a vehicle to get what they want thereafter, forever in the future. And that's why we cannot allow this type of anarchy to rule over us. We cannot allow this type of anarchy. We can't allow them to get their way. You let them get their way one time, it will be the vehicle in which all negotiations take place. And that's not what this country was founded on. The lighting is going to get really bad as I turn this corner. So I really do believe this type of violence needs to be taken care of. It needs to be dealt with. These people feel emboldened. They feel it's like a party. They are all laughing and smiling as they're throwing rocks and bricks at people or windows. They need to be sent home with the physical message that this is not going to be tolerated anymore. The news and everybody is emboldening these people, these Antifa people and these pro-communist people. They are being emboldened by the left and by the news media outlets. They don't fear any repercussions for their bad behaviors, and that to me is just as bad, because then there's no line in the sand for them. Anyway, folks, you have a great day. Thank you for your patience while I was out of town, and thank you, William, again for the patch in your service.